Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Daddy, chill.
I don't know how to record this video because I think I'm going to get some flack or some hate for this video. But let's do it, shall we? Am I the only one that's not really looking forward to this Michael Jackson biopic movie thing? Because I saw the teaser and I was like, meh, didn't really grab me. And I'm glad to hear that it's his nephew, but I'm not excited at all. And I feel like I'm the only one because it's Michael Jackson and I love Michael Jackson. Let's not get that twisted. I love Michael Jackson.
Nice.
But to watch his, nah, even when I saw it on this, there's a movie sheet, movies coming out this year that I spoke about, like, I think in March, April. I think it was around March. Between March, April, and May anyway, I spoke about it and I just skipped past it. I don't know what, I mean, Moonwalker already exists. And the other Michael Jackson videos out there, if it was a documentary, cool, but no, I don't want to lie to myself and no. I saw the teaser yesterday and I thought, nah, I don't want to see this. I mean, I'm not saying it shouldn't be out, but it's, do we need it though? Is this needed?
That's a good question.
I do really wonder how many other people out there are feeling the same way I feel, where they're like, nope, we don't want this, man. We're just happy with things the exact way that they are. I mean, kudos to his nephew. Kudos to the whole team doing this. It must feel surreal for his nephew to do this. I hope, it feels like there's good intentions behind it. And there are a lot of people hoping that, you know, they don't drag Michael's name in the dirt with this movie. I doubt they will. Maybe they'll touch on one or two things that, you know, that didn't really go well for Michael. But in general, I imagine it's just going to be a feel good. Nah, I definitely will not be going to see this. I don't want to see this.
But why?
It actually hurts a little bit because I was like, dude, just let this dude rest, man. This movie will probably bridge the gap between the particular generation, probably help a lot of people to understand why Michael was and is so famous. So a lot of people out there were like, don't really think I don't understand why he's so famous. Like this whole Chris Brown, Michael Jackson.
Chris Brown, I could say, is a better dancer than Mike.
Nah.
The most insulting thing to just bring up, Michael Jackson and Chris Brown. How are they both in the same realm, in the same space, and both names on my tongue to have a discussion about, to say one or the other? There's no comparison. No comparison whatsoever.
That's right.
No comparison whatsoever. But with regards to this movie, nah, because he's such an awesome dude. I'm talking about him as if he's still here, but I guess because of how I see transcendence of energy, people who have passed away. Despite speaking in the past tense, I still speak in the present tense in terms of the energy being. It's still, the impact of his energy is still, carrying on. So much so they're making a movie. I mean, I imagine there'll be people out there who will argue it's a money grab for the studio.
No shit.
How can you even say otherwise? Like, what's the positive outcome of this movie, aside from, again, like I said, bridging the gap between a certain generation and even helping many people understand this is why Michael was so beloved then and now. This is why we don't compare him to Chris Brown. This is why he became so popular and famous. His legacy, the work he came to do through his interactions with many people. His songs touched many people's lives. But then again, they did a James Brown, is it called biopic, right? They did one for James Brown, which I haven't seen yet. I think I should see that one. I'm not sure, especially now that Chadwick has passed away. May so rest in peace. I don't know if I want to see it.
But why? Because
there's certain things that James Brown went through as well that, didn't really bode well for him. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the, the dark parts of Michael's legacy that I'm worried about. Maybe subconsciously, maybe deep down inside, that's what I'm worried about. But I'm also thinking how again, shout out and kudos to his nephew for the, huge cojones to just say, I want to do this. Or I don't even know how the conversation started. Did the nephew approach, like who was involved for the whole thing to then say, okay, let's go for his nephew? Did they have different actors come to do auditions? That must have been crazy if that was the case. That must have been El Pollo Loco. That must have been some serious, serious situation. But again, respect to everyone who's doing this. I'm not saying this is wrong. They shouldn't do this. But I'm thinking in my mind, is this necessary? I just feel like it's Michael is personal for a lot of us. Some of us just want to keep him to ourselves. Like, I mean, sharing with the world, but like, no, don't do this. How it is right now with Michael is beautiful. If you want to do like a whole month celebrating Michael Jackson, on TV or on MTV or whatever, or online, cool, do it. Like MJ season or something. Yeah, go for it. Have a special edition this and special edition that and whatever you want to do, cool. But I hope I'm not the only one. But then again, who really cares? I'm just expressing my feelings. I'm not saying the studio shouldn't make the movie, but I'm thinking, dude, is this necessary? What if it goes wrong? But then again, what if it goes right? What if it actually goes right? What if I end up liking it? But just watching someone play Michael Jackson that isn't Michael Jackson, even though it's his nephew, no. It just feels like I'm being cheated visually. I'm like, that's not Michael Jackson. And yeah, it looks like him. It sounds like him. They did the makeup well. So my brain starts over-analyzing. I know it's not him, but I'm trying to just close that part of my mind and say, hey, let's just take the way we watch certain movies that we know is not real. Let's try taking this one in and not try to over-analyze. It's not like I go in and so activate over-analyze mode, but especially the trailer. There were certain scenes, is it trailer or teaser? There were certain shots that they showed and then they cut away from quick. And I was like, everyone wants to see what the dude looks like. Number one, everyone wants to see how well you did that prosthetics. So lingering on the face will ease some people's minds.
You ain't lying.
I wonder how many MJ fans are out there who are like, I don't want this.
Damn.
And I want to know how many MJ fans are out there who are the complete opposite. I've been yearning for this. Finally.
Woo!
Have they done another biopic or whatever before this one?
Wait a minute.
Because I saw a clip on Instagram where someone was saying, I hope this one is better than the last one we got.
What?
And I was like, I never heard of I thought this was the only one they've released since his passing. I didn't know there was unless there was one whilst he was, why would you do one whilst he was alive? So no, I didn't know there was one before this one. And if there was one before this one, then I feel there'll be people saying this one has to be it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Is there one MJ life story movie before this one?
I don't know.
And if there is, how on earth did they let that slide under the radar, man? Dude. Yeah. And there's actually a music video I wanted to talk about that rubbed me the wrong way now that I'm a lot older. When I was a child, it was fine. It's beautiful. The song is lovely. It's the Do You Remember the Time? That music video, as beautiful as it is,
Woo!
it's just certain visuals, certain things that I don't like about it.
Damn.
Yeah, beautiful song, but the video, though. As a teenager, as a child, it was fine. When I got older and it's like it stood out to me. I was like, hold on a minute.
You knocked me off of my feet now, baby.
And then how many other people saw what I'm seeing right now, what is in my face right now? As in, did we collectively discuss this and then let it slide? Or am I missing something, or am I reading too much into it?
That's a good question.
Recently, I've been thinking to myself that there are a lot of music videos that really impacted my psyche as to how I saw relationships, or black love outside of certain movies.
What do you mean by that?
There's certain music videos, especially in the 2000s, I think, and even way back. I mean, certain videos that stick in people's psyches for a very long time. Like Thriller, for example. Dude, when Michael was walking with that beautiful actress that was playing his girlfriend in that in the Thriller music video, surely there were many people out there just feeling like, I wish I had something like this. And surely there are people out there who are just feeling, dude, it's exactly what I've got right. My current relationship is what I'm watching in this music video right now. So yeah, music videos impact us the same way movies impact us, the same way stories impact us in many ways. But I've come to think, dude, there are certain videos I watched in the 2000s that really, really, I don't know if I want to say warped my worldview of how a black man should be with a black woman in a relationship, or this visual of, oh, this is how I want to dress, this is how I want us to look, or even low-key influencing the mind. Maybe a lot of black women want black men to dress like this and act like this and talk like this and walk like this and present themselves like this. But yeah, we'll talk about that at a later date. But I just wanted to have my say so express my dismay in regards to my worries about this movie. I don't even know if it's not him.
You ain't
ain't lying.
It's not him. He's not here anymore. His music still, his legacy still remains. Music still remains. I can always hit, play on YouTube and watch his music videos. But it's not him. Remember how people reacted towards Lawrence Fishburne when he played Ike Turner?
Yes.
I hope that this movie is well received, and the efforts of the team, especially the young nephew playing Michael Jackson, I hope is well received, and I hope it's appreciated. I hope it does something for not only the fans, not only Michael Jackson fans, but people who aren't fans of MJ as well, people who don't understand why he's so why he's made such an impact. I hope this movie answers that question. I hope this movie quenches certain uncertainty in certain people's minds. And I hope this movie overall respects his energy, his legacy, his work. And I hope it doesn't dwell too much on certain mistakes. And maybe you don't always have to mention the mistakes.
I like this one.
I wonder if they'll do it like Moonwalker, where they just do different, elements of the movie, or is it just going to be like a documentary, I guess, or just showcase his upbringing, and then the children they'll cast for Jackson 5, the actors they'll cast for his parents as well, and then the transformation of his pigmentation as well. Hopefully they're no lies.
Yes.
I mean, it's already done. It's been recorded. It's been edited. It's finished. It's finished. There's no, I can hope all I want, but it's finished. As long as it was made with love.
Yes.
It's respectful.
Yes.
It's showing appreciation, and that's all I got to say, man. I'm looking forward to doing this video in regards to what I didn't like about Do You Remember the Time? I think I might also get some flack for that one. If I don't get flack for this video, I think I'll get some flack for that video. I can't be the only one who's not really hyped, who doesn't want this, not who doesn't want this movie to come out, just feels like I'm being really protective of how I see and feel and have come to love and know Michael in my own way.
Nice.
So going to see this movie is just watching someone impersonate Michael Jackson, despite the theme or the purpose of this movie not being that. It's not like it's a gimmick or a mockery, but it's like maybe my inner child wants it to be him. Maybe my inner child wants it to be some weird alternate reality. Michael Jackson come to shoot this movie in our reality, and my mind is like, it's not him, right? I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't want to see it, because it's not him. Even though we know it's his nephew, and fingers crossed, it's like I said, it's done with hope. I mean, done with love, but nah. I don't want to risk it.
So
maybe when I see the reviews and everyone else is like, hey, it was cool, it was beautiful, pros and cons, or the good and bad. If I hear, oh, they touched on this too long, or they lied about this. And if you're going to lie in the movie, then what's the point of making a movie in the first place? If you're not going to be honest and truthful and respectful, because I can imagine some people come out and say, we saw it, but we read the article here, or we interviewed his sister, or we interviewed this, and we interviewed that, and they said this, and what the movie said is different. And how do we know that that anything in the movie is 100% truth?
That's a good question.
But I wonder what the studio's aim is, aside from getting that MJ energy back out into the atmosphere. I imagine some tracks are going to be sold. Some albums will be bought.
That's right.
But I want to know what the intention of the studio is. Why now? Why are we getting this now? Did we ask for this? Do we need this? Is this necessary? We'll see. As long as everyone involved is as righteous as possible, as truthful as possible, as respectful as possible. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to this, if you're anxious about this, if you're like me, where you're like, nah, I don't think this is necessary. Let a brother know in the comments. Let me know which is, give me like 5 of your, I don't want to say 5, just pick 5 MJ songs that you really love. Out of, let's say you like 50, just give me 5. Give me 5 MJ songs you really, 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 really enjoy.
Nice.
Anyways, I'm Audi. I have, of course, been your one and only Multipotentialite, Neurodivergent host.
The Kosmic Jedi signing out. Thank you for watching.